wishes could come true today.
And welcome back to the Dominion Energy Christmas Parade on CBS 6. Next up, the International Star Wars Costuming Organization, the Rebel Legion. 2019.
It's just not Christmas without a stormtrooper.
It's not. In 2019, the Star Wars saga come to a close with the final chapter in the current saga trilogy episode, The Rise of Skywalker. This final movie in the trilogy will mark over 40 years. Can you believe it's been 40 years, Cheryl?
I remember seeing the first movie in 1977.
I mean, we're talking about books, television, and so much more. 40 years coming to an end with the Rise of Skywalker movie.
And marching again this year to represent the Lucasfilm recognized international Star Wars costuming organizations. This is Rebel Legion, the 501st.
There you go.
Yes, thank you. I said it and it didn't sound right. Legion and the Mandalorian Mercs.
That's right. The Mandalorian Mercs, they've marched with over the years to represent the bounty hunters from the Star Wars universe. Of course, they're very big right now.
It's a new TV series, right?
The Mandalorian, right, on Disney Plus. And boy, I'm telling you, their costumes are spot on.
That's right.
They showcase their own creative style, not solely based on visual accuracy from the Star Wars films. All three organizations adamant about helping the community where they're located, with funds going to charities including the Make-A-Wish Foundation, Toys for Tots, and the Children's Hospital Foundation.
I could just look at them all day long. They're just amazing. This is the Rappahannock High School marching band all the way from Warsaw, Virginia. This year, the Marching Raiders displaying brand new uniforms and sounding great. The Marching Raiders were named Best Band or Best Band in Show the last 3 parade competitions this marching season.
Yeah,
Congratulations
they
to them on that.
Thank you so much for making the trip here to Richmond. It's been a great parade so far, and there's still a lot more, including this, the Richmond Arts Float, featuring the Richmond Symphony, Virginia Rep, and the Richmond Ballet, and they look amazing. 3 groups on this float today: Richmond Symphony, Richmond Ballet, Virginia Rep. Richmond Symphony is the largest performing arts organization in Central Virginia. They include an orchestra of more than 70 professional musicians, the 150-voice Richmond Symphony Chorus, and more than 260 students in the Richmond Symphony Youth Orchestra programs.
The Richmond Ballet was founded in 1957. The Nutcracker, of course, will be on stage in Richmond December 13th through the 23rd. And Virginia Repertory Theater is a nonprofit regional professional theater that offers entertainment for the entire family. They have musicals, dramas, comedies. They present new plays and children's classics at 4 venues for about 500,000 people every year.
And by the way, if you have kids that are interested, they offer youth camps and theater classes, free accessibility programs for people with autism, blindness, and hearing challenges. A great part of our community, these 3 different groups.
We have a lot of beautiful floats, but this one's just pretty.
Really, it does make you really get in the Christmas spirit looking at something like that. All right, our Greg McQuaid, I don't know who's having more fun, Greg or the people in the grandstands with him. Let's toss it over to him.
Let me tell you something, Rob. I'm having a blast, but I can tell you this guy right here, Mr. Aiden, jumped out of his shoes when the Star Wars folks came by. Good to see you, Aiden.
Good to see you, too.
Tell me how excited you were.
I was so excited. I couldn't wait.
Are you going to be seeing Episode 9 in the theaters coming out on December 20th?
I will. I'm hoping to go see it December 20th. I don't know.
All right, tell me about the parade. How are you guys loving it?
It's amazing.
Favorite part so far?
Probably when the evil Star Wars characters
The
came.
evil Star Wars. You like the evil Star Wars as well. Hey, where's Addie? Hey, good to see you, Addie. We saw you last year at this very spot. Tell me your favorite part of this parade.
The princesses.
The princess. All right, are you an Anna or Elsa gal?
Elsa.
Elsa. That's the final word right here along the parade route. Reporting live from the 36th Annual Dominion Christmas Parade. Robert Sherrill, send it back to you.
All right, this is the Bar None Dance Company float. They provide dance classes for ages 2 to 18 in a multitude of dance styles: ballet, jazz, hip-hop, contemporary, tap, acro, tumbling, and a whole lot more.
And if you say, I'd like to do that, they offer free trial classes for anybody interested in dancing.
Yeah, the Bar None Dance Company.
We're going to send it back to Reba and Kristen right now to tell us about what we're looking at now.
Hey guys, you know what? We were doing a little dancing with the Bar None group. They were great.
So
yeah.
cute.
Just
Yes.
so electric out here. It's so good. And who do we have right over here, Kristen?
The Richmond Black Widows. They are so good. Hi, guys.
Yeah, that is the
Hey.
Richmond Black Widows
Hi,
football
guys.
team
Merry
float.
Christmas.
They sound real serious. The Black Widows football team, they are the city's first women's football team, 2-time regional championship, 1-time conference championship, longest running and winningest women's team in Virginia.
I love them because they provide opportunities to women and girls to dream big and break out of the boundaries, you know? Such a huge advocate for female and sports, right?
Don't you like that name, Black Widows football team?
Yeah,
they
they're
sound tough, right?
Oh, they are tough. There they go. Oh, look at this. Virginia Union University marching band. Here they come in strong. Virginia Union University was founded in 1865.
And they are just right up the street here, Virginia Union. This is a Tau Beta Sigma Eta Psi chapter. That's a band's award. I have to remember my Greek alphabet there. It was reinstated in 2017. The band started in 2012.
And the uniforms were purchased by a group of men that they meet every first Thursday, and their name is the First Thursday Group.
I love that.
Creative.
Hey, let's listen right quick. Yes, it's on. This is your favorites, Kristen.
You don't want to sing. I'll let them play it.
Go, Mariah. They sound good.
And the dancers, their outfits are so beautiful. I love the sparkle. You know I love bling.
And how festive these costumes look, right? Wow. This is a big band. Recognize that song? That's an R&B classic from the OJs.
And
They're
they
great,
go.
right?
Look at this Richmond Heritage Federal Credit Union float. The credit union was started by 10 African-American teachers 84 years ago on April 17th, 1936.
Wow, the credit union was started in the house of one of the members who kept the money in the kitchen drawer because they didn't have a building.
That's a
what
fun
a
fact.
story, right?
The tiny credit union it really is a tiny chapel. It's a real thing and was used because the design reminds you of a one-room schoolhouse. They're throwing it back.
Yeah, and one of the founders is of the credit union is Kate Gilpin Henderson, and this is where Gilpin Court Housing Projects gets its name.
And some of our legacy partners are Virginia Union University, Richmond Public Schools, and Richmond Community Hospital.
And look at this float.
That
It
is a
looks
little
great.
tiny house, the tiny chapel.
And what's that dog? Is that Sippy?
Sippy.
Hi, Sippy. Hi, everybody.
all waving.
Merry Christmas. They're having a great time out there.
There's Sippy.
Everyone in the holiday spirit out here. Love it. There's Sippy. Merry Christmas. We just have a great seat. We have a great seat out here. And look what's coming up, Kristen. This is the Snowman balloon sponsored by Delta by Marriott.
Despite his hat, scarf, and gloves, the snowman is free to bask high up in the sun with no fear of melting.
And this is not probably popular to say, but I like to see the snow right there. That's it.
That's it. He could be one giant snowflake, and that's
Just
enough.
fly in the air. That's all I want you to
Look
do.
at how much he weighs. 25 pounds, and he was made in 2016.
And experience is simple, made perfect at Delta Hotels by Marriott, Richmond downtown.
They have 298 guest rooms and suites with views overlooking the stunning James River. Over 13,000 square feet of beautifully designed meeting space. There he is. Oh, that's
look
a
at him.
perfect picture. Man, he really is soaking in the sunlight.
Yeah,
We need to
it
get him
looks
some
good.
sunglasses.
You think he's going to melt?
I don't think so.
Yeah, I think he's going to be
Oh,
okay.
look at- I love
What
the
a
drone
beautiful shot, that drone shot, to see just the people lined up for the parade, and you see that big snowman.
Here he comes.
And look at all the handlers doing their job. They're doing it.
That's arm strength, if
Uh-huh.
I've ever seen it.
We may need to work out if we do that.
That snowman has a pretty big smile for being very sunny out today.
But what's a parade without the balloons, right?
Oh, absolutely. There he is. Oh, the handlers have him under control.
Yeah, they got him. They're making their way down the parade route, down West Broad Street. People lined up for the parade. And it feels great out here.
It sure does. Next, we have the Bon Secours float. Their theme this year, the Universe of You rocket ship. Bon Secours Richmond healthcare system includes 4 hospitals, a college of nursing, and a school of medical imaging. Bon Secours is active in community health outreach programs and is dedicated to providing high-quality, compassionate care where the community, of course, needs it.
And look how festive this float is, and look at all those cuties on that float. Merry Christmas. We had Christmas trees, a gingerbread man. And they said this year they've chosen the space theme float because at Bon Secours we understand that every family is a universe.
I like
Love
that. Everybody means the world to someone, and we're committed to care for others so that they can be there for the ones that they love. And you know who we love.
We love Greg McQuaid and Martha Mead.
Oh, yeah, that's right, ladies. I'll tell you, you're talking about cuties. I got some cuties right here. How are you guys? You good? Yeah. Of course they are. We're at a parade. It's Christmas. The sun's shining. With Martha Mead, who is a kid at heart from AAA Mid-Atlantic. It's great to see you. Tell me about the energy that you're feeling here, Martha.
It's just been amazing. And the weather's been great.
Yep.
The crowd's been great. It's like we said before, it's just good old-fashioned fun. So we're excited to be part of it at AAA. Just reminding everybody, drive safe this holiday season. Don't drive intoxicated. Don't drive intoxicated.
It's good advice. All right. Guys, are we ready to see Santa? Yeah. Of course, we're waiting for Santa. All right, ready? Santa, Santa, Santa. We'll be back with more 36th Annual Dominion Christmas Parade right after this. Stay tuned. Ho, ho, ho.